get asked a lot what pump-up sprayer I use. I don't know why. Over the years, I've used a lot of different pump-up sprayers. I've used, some you just start out with from Home Depot and stuff like that. And I've used Swiss Tech, which is very expensive. They're large, they're yellow, they're totally rebuildable, and they got a strap because they're about probably 4 gallons, so they get kind of heavy, and they work really well. The problem is, though, when you run extremely strong bleaches and acids through it, it fails quite a bit. And every time I would go get parts for it to fix the sprayer or the pump part or anything like that, the pump or the spray handle, it would cost like 20 or 30 bucks. And then I'm at Lowe's, which they no longer carry them, and I see this Chapin bleach and disinfectant sprayer. It's a 20075, and so this sucker was like 20 bucks, and I'm like, let me try that one. 20 bucks. I mean, waste 20 bucks going out to eat, at McDonald's once a week. So I ended up getting one of these, and this thing lasts a long time. I've probably in the last 3 years only actually had 2 of them fail. One, this broke because I caught it in the door. The other one, this area right here broke. So this right here is fixable. You can pop this off, and then this blue thing unscrews, and there's a spring in there. So the spring actuates opening and closing, to let the solution go through. But this thing used to be 20 bucks. I think now it's about $23 on Amazon. I can't get them at Lowe's anymore, so I just buy them at Amazon. So I always have 1 or 2 of these around, and I always have a backup 1 or 2 in the garage for when this breaks. The last one that broke, the spring degraded. Even though every time I use it, I flush it out and spray it, pump it up and spray it and put fresh water through it. Eventually that spring, because of the corrosive nature of bleach, corrosive nature of acids and high pH type stuff, will eventually wear it out. So this is cheaper just to replace than it is to fix. And how I know that is I thought, well, everything else is perfect. Let me just buy this. This is $23. I'm like, why would I buy just this for $23 when I can buy the whole thing for like 23, 24, 25 bucks? It makes no sense. But this has been the best. I mean, it doesn't spray. You do have an adjustable nozzle, so you can fan tip or shooter tip. It doesn't have a great distance. I mean, it's not a crazy distance, but at that point, it's more of this thing's going to spray bleach, and I mean, we're talking about like 6-7% bleach. We're talking about strong hydroxides. We're talking about acids like groundskeeper, bar C, efflorants. I've put everything through one of these suckers, and it just keeps on going. It just takes a licking and keeps on ticking. And I mean, it's very basic. Now, one thing I was taught when I had the Swiss Techs is how to clean this out right here is what you do is you start filling it with water. You put this on, and then you put your water in here in this little cavity, and you pump it as this is filled with water. So what happens is it forces the water down through here and into this cylinder. So what happens is you do that a couple of times, fill it with water. This flushes out this right here. This has to be Vicon seals. So this area right here gets flushed out, making this last a lot longer. I've never broken one of these on these. I have broken this because it's kind of cheap and flimsy, and that spring is going to break, or it's going to fail eventually. But anyway, that is the pump-up sprayer that I use. I use it exclusively now. I have 1 or 2 on my van at all times, and I got a couple of backups in a box. So whenever one goes down, I buy another one, and then I buy a backup. So I always have a backup. And just in case I'm wanting to run multiple things and want to carry 2 or 3 of these at a time, I can, so that way I'm not like, let's say I have a job that needs some strong bleach, because it's like, it's not coming off with just regular downstreaming or X-jetting or soft washing, and I need it strong. So I can put some bleach in here. Same job, I've got an efflorescence and want acid. Well, I got to clean all this out and then take it. No, I just take another one of these. These are cheap, $20-something. Cheapest thing to do. Get them on Amazon all day long. And it's the Chapin bleach and disinfectant sprayer, 20075. That's a nice sprayer but it's only like 1 gallon, so it's not a lot. So it's not too heavy to carry. You know, it's not too heavy to carry and spray. It doesn't have the best pressure, but it does good for what it is. Anyway, that's what I use. Tim Moore, TLC Pressure Washing.